What's up guys, my name is Jordan Fino. I run a brand called Lead the Followers and I'm a die-hard tattoo collector. I've been getting tattooed for about 8 years so far, collected from 30 different artists for a total of about 500 hours worth of work. Today I'm going to give you guys a little tour of what I have going on my upper body. Thanks for watching. So I collected the crucifix on my stomach back in the summer of 2017 from Matt Jordan, who came all the way out here from New Zealand. I love the tattoo. I love how he incorporated the negative flow into it to make it a one-of-a-kind piece. Super important to me and just a representation of my faith. So Stefano Alcantara from Fort Lauderdale did my traps. I like them because they're kind of like the cherry on top of the ice cream sundae. They really complement my front piece. I like how with Stefano's style, he does these squiggly lines to where you can totally recognize that he did it. He uses them for texture. Yeah, I love those tattoos. David Vega from Austin, Texas did my grandma's portrait on my side. Super important to me. She was one of my very favorite family members growing up. The tattoo looks just like a photo to me. It couldn't look any more like the reference, in my opinion. David's technique is just groundbreaking, game-changing. Dennis Savak did the piece on my side right here. I like to call it Mary's Sorrows. My interpretation of it is that the angels are pulling out the swords from Mary to relieve her of her pain when she witnessed the crucifixion. I like it because it's another tattoo on me that's composed on Photoshop and altered so that it's a one-of-a-kind piece. The way he incorporated the cherubs into the Mary piece. I got that done in New York back in 2017 summer. My back piece was done by Matt Jordan. It's gonna be David and Goliath. Right now it's just David because I've been working on laser removing a big portion of my back, color piece that I got a while ago. So we did 2 sessions on David a couple years ago and then refined the tones about 6 months ago. I think the day that we cover up that tattoo on my back and finish the back piece, I think that'll be one of the best days of my tattoo collecting journey. My hands were done by Jack Connolly, who's from Manchester. These were done at the Golden State Expo in 2018. I had no idea what my hands would look like for the rest of my life until like an hour before we did it. I just hit him up about a week before the convention. I was like, hey, do you have time to do my hands? He said, yeah, I can do your hands. And he showed me the reference that he had mocked up the night before, and I was like, man, these are sick. And we tattooed them, took the photo and posted it online, and the response we got online was just insane. People were blown away by it. It went all over the internet. I'm super humbled to be the lucky owner of these pieces. You know, anyone could have gotten them. I was just lucky enough to be tattooed by him on that day, and I can't thank him enough for the tattoo. So this tattoo on my inner bicep, it's a Jesus piece that I collected from Isaac Roman in Ventura, California. Up until that point, I had just gotten little small tattoos on my chest. I had no intent of getting anything that showed when I had a t-shirt on. And then I got this tattoo and I was like, man, I want to get tattoos like this everywhere on my entire body. Once I saw what was possible in the realism world, that's when everything changed for me. I also got my parents' portrait from Isaac Roman around the same time. This is their wedding portrait. We've always been super close, so this is a special tattoo to me. So I collected most of my right arm sleeve from Nico Hurtado, who's a legendary tattooer out of Los Angeles. He's tattooed people like The Rock and Diddy, Rick Ross, tons of NBA and NFL players. He's an icon, arguably the greatest tattooer of all time. But this tattoo to me, it tells a story. Basically, I identify with the moon, who just wants to be peaceful and free. But during life, we have to deal with people who are like vultures. And the hand is like somebody whispering in just the evil spirits that we have to fight against during our life, which is a never-ending battle. So yeah, it's a super important sleeve to me. It's all a cover-up over laser removal. I had a lion here, I had an angel here, I had a different Mary piece here. and we did 4 pico shear laser sessions on it, removed it, and then covered this over the span of about 1.5 years. My brain tattoo here is by Stefano Alcantara. I like to call it the Freed Mind, which is basically a tattoo about consumption, what you have to put into your body and your mind and what you shouldn't put into your body and mind in order to live a good life and to have your well-being in place. Stefano did that in New York back in 2015. It's another tattoo you can recognize his style very well because of the squiggly lines that he uses for texture. My Venice tattoo is one of my favorite pieces on my body by Luke Palin. We did that in March of 2016 and then had a second pass on it last year in December. I just love how three-dimensional it is. I've been to Venice when I was super young, dying to go back, but I think this is one of my best tattoos for sure. This light bulb piece to me is an entrepreneur themed piece, just kind of about the lifestyle and the ideas we have as entrepreneurs. It was done by Matt Jordan. He came all the way to the United States and I booked him when he came out here. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram @JordanFino and @LeadTheFollowers. Subscribe on here. I got another video coming up very soon that'll be a tour of my lower body that you won't want to miss. So thank you guys.